Chrissy and her family of dolls made by Ideal. They were made in 1969, and some versions of the dolls were made all the way into the early 80s. This is my original Chrissy. This is not her original outfit. I thought that after all these years that I should find somebody to make an outfit for her. I don't have any Chrissy original clothes except what she came in, and there are some really talented people online that will make Chrissy outfits. Now this Chrissy is my original one. It's her original hair. A little bit of it is a little bit fuzzy. She didn't get a tail replaced. She is my doll that I've had forever. She's not wearing any shoes because shoes are the first thing to go in my house. So one day I'll find her some really rad shoes that'll go with this. This was a really nice seller. I told him what I wanted to have. I wanted to have a fringe vest. I wanted a headband. Peace sign's a little bit too big, but it's okay, you know. I am actually very happy with what I got, and it's kind of an ode to a Sonny and Cher outfit from years ago, so it's kind of close, and she really likes it. Chrissy is 18 inches tall. She has pupilless eyes. These are dark, dark brown. She does have eyelashes. She has a peach kind of a lip, and her teeth do show. Chrissy doll has a little knob in the back of her, and for this knob, when you turn it, it's going to take these braids and it's going to put them inside her head. It's easier when I do it with braids than when I do it without, because if I do it just straight full hair or ponytail, I get a lot of other hair that goes in too. So you crank it in there. It was just always easier for me to do braids. Okay, I don't want to crank it all the way. So now we made them little braids. And here you can't tell it because she's wearing a bodysuit right now, a full jumpsuit. There's a little belly button, and if you push the belly button and hold her hair comes back out. So that is a standard Chrissy doll, 18 inches, standard Chrissy doll. Another type Chrissy doll that came out is this one. She is wearing my other doll's outfit because she was naked, and I found her that way. My daughter rerouted her hair, so she's got really chocolate hair. Her face is identical to my standard Chrissy. The only difference is she has a twist waist, so we can twist. Otherwise looks identical. There's also a talking Chrissy. I don't have a talking Chrissy. There's also one that was like a bead and braid her hair. I don't have that one either. Another Chrissy that came out, this is a friend's Chrissy, her childhood doll, and her kids didn't show any interest in it, so she sent her to me. So we did her hair up. This is her original outfit. She is called a look around Chrissy. Now she has the tilted waist and the belly button and the plug-in back to pull her hair back and forth and up and down, but she has one extra thing. She has a butterfly that's hooked to a string on the back of her. And what this does is, she's called Look Around Chrissy. She looks around. This is a doll I did not know existed. I don't remember the beading and braiding one. I remember the talking one coming out. But anything that involved a talking mechanism usually puts your price up more, so my mom was not going to buy a doll that was that more money. So this is really cool because when I saw her I thought she was, oh, she's just a standard Chrissy, but you know, I'll fix her up, and why is she wearing this outfit? And then I did research and I'm like, why does she have a butterfly on her back? And then I realized, oh, this is so cool, she turns around with the string. So this is a third type of Chrissy. Well, if you're going to have Chrissy, she's going to have friends. And Chrissy did have friends. One of her friends, and this is my original doll, this is Carrie. Carrie has the same thing. She could wear Chrissy's clothes. There were Chrissy clothes on the shelves. I don't remember how much they were, and I never got one, and I don't know why. But they would have been really cool late 60s and early 70s clothes. So if you see them on eBay, buy some. But this is Carrie. Carrie is her sun-loving friend I always thought of. She needs a headband too to look a little hippie-ish, maybe a big granny skirt or something. She has blue eyes, bluish gray eyes. Her lips have paled. They're really more white now. Her face is kind of pale too. Her dress has definitely lost its elasticity, her little jumps outfit. And of course she doesn't have shoes because she's my doll. Why would she have shoes? She does the same thing. Her hair is in her braids and have probably been in her braids since 1970. And she had other friends. In the Chrissy line for family, you had Chrissy's cousin. Chrissy's cousin looks really different from Chrissy. She's the blonde, blue-gray-eyed girl. These should be ringlets, but I didn't try to put them back into ringlets because I found her used. Very different from when you look at Chrissy. It's like, who are you? Who are your parents? I was never fond of Velvet. I thought she was too hoity-toity looking. But when you look around for old Chrissy's at sales, you find tons of Velvets. This one hasn't had anything done to her hair. And when you look at this outfit, you realize it looks just like that other Chrissy I showed you. And I didn't even pay attention to it until I got that other Chrissy. But she has a butterfly on her tush, which does the same thing. I mean, all the simple things we had. We had things with strings, so easy to use, no battery corrosion. It just astounds me that so many things have batteries. Well, it's not fun to have a battery, have something else. So this is her cousin, really cute. So they made friends for Chrissy and for Velvet. Some of those dolls were, you had Carrie, you had Tressie, which was an American Characters doll, and Ideal bought them, so they used her doll in this line. You had Cricket, you had Dina, you had Mia, you had Brandy, you had Tara. And then you have a doll that's supposed to be the little sister. A friend gave me this with the other Chrissy. This was also her childhood doll. Originally when she came out, she didn't have a name, and you were supposed to pick a name for her. Then when they came and brought her out the second time, they gave her a name. They said her name was Cinnamon. Cinnamon is different in the Chrissy line because she has painted on eyes. I don't like the painted on eyes as much. I like them on Thumbelina dolls, but I'm not as fond of them on Chrissy dolls. But she's cute. She's only 12 inches tall. She came out in 1972. You have Cinnamon and Velvet and Chrissy. A nice start of the family. I actually should look for the other ones that go into their family line. That would be a cool thing to do on eBay. I think I'll do that. So if you're bidding against me, stop. Everything that Chrissy came out with. I mean, you're done doing the teenage market or the preteen market, the teeny bopper kids. You've done the younger girls that want a little doll. What do you do next? Well, one of the lines that has been around the longest is the Chrissy, the Baby Chrissy line. Baby Chrissy is 24 inches long. She's supposed to be the size of a 9-month-old baby. She doesn't have her original clothes. The only thing about not having the original clothes is I can't tell what year this doll came out of. She could have come out in 1973, she could have come out in 1982, and I can't tell because their body structure is identical. Their face, their coloring, everything is identical about them. Baby Chrissy has the cute little chubby little knees, kind of like a Patty Playpal kind of younger doll. Where everything is really molded, really adorable. She has those big, giant, brown, pupilless eyes. And she has a ring in her back instead of the turn thing. So to pull the hair in, you need to pull the ring. And then it goes in. And then you can just pull it back out. Absolutely adorable. I love dolls that can wear real baby clothes. And of course she's got braids because braids are the easiest thing to do. This is Baby Chrissy also. This Baby Chrissy was made in 1982, and I can tell that because she has her original clothes on. I bought her from a show at King County a couple of years ago, and She was really an affordable price. So you can get baby Chrissies at really good prices. And you could also, if you needed to fix one up, you could do the same thing. You can replace the tail. Inside there's a hook and you have to get the hair around it and pull it back in, and then you can do the same thing. It's not really hard. There's a book. It's called Chrissy and Her Friends Vacation Book. It shows all the other things you could get that were Chrissy related. It shows all the other friends in there, and it also shows you how to clean up a Chrissy that might not be in very good condition. It will show you all the costumes. I mean, there are some adorable outfits in here. Now, towards the end of Chrissy's years, I don't know if Mattel bought Ideal or what it was, but they came out with these editions that were like the 25th anniversary of such and such doll. Well, those dolls that they came out with, they did a baby line, do not look like Chrissy at all. They were like a heritage line, and many of the dolls, they did a Thumbelina group too, they don't look like the dolls at all. So stick with the ones that look like this. I mean, the other ones are cute as long as you don't think of them as being an original, a total copy of the real doll, because they aren't. So this is just a highlight on Ideal's Chrissy's. Go out, maybe you like one, maybe you have a child that likes to do hair, and these are more fun to do the hair on than one of those modeling heads. Those move around on you and they fall off half the time. And have you seen those dolls? They've gone from the head being this big for a nice Barbie size head to being this big, and I even saw one that was like this big. So those are no fun to do hair on, and if you're going to do that, you might as well have a full doll. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll come up with another vintage doll to show you a little bit. If you want more information, I'm sure if you go online you can find a wiki on the Chrissy family. And thanks for watching. Bye.